Hi, welcome to Future Dragon Rocket. I am not Ryan Reynolds. The night is dark and full of terrors. So this is going to be my review video for House of the Dragon Episode 3. Every episode gets better and better. I'm going to say it right now. House of the Dragon, the show of 2022 for sure. I love Stranger Things Season 4 earlier in the summer. But House of the Dragon, only episode 3 out of 10 so far. The last episode 10, the season finale is October 23rd. I definitely recommend the show. It's definitely not for the lighthearted or faint-hearted. There's definitely a lot of blood and guts and gore. Definitely a lot of hard-to-watch scenes. But let's get started. I don't have red wine in my little Dragon Claw goblet here. This is actually just some Oktoberfest I just bought. I know it's only September 5th, but hey, Oktoberfest is in stores already. Cheers. So the episode starts out with the banner flag of the sea snake burning. The sea snake is the nickname for Corlys Velaryon, and Corlys Velaryon in the last episode convinced Prince Daemon Targaryen to go to battle with him in the Stepstones. The Stepstones are a series of big islands that used to be a land bridge between Westeros and Essos, Essos East, Westeros West. They're now separated by the little sea there, what's called the Narrow Sea. And in this the aftermath of this battle, there's this one soldier. He's a Velaryon or Targaryen soldier, and he's laying there, probably fatally wounded. And crabs are feasting on him on the shoreline already. He's tied up, or he's nailed to some wood or something. And he's telling the boss from Red Lobster to fuck off. And all of a sudden, Prince Daemon Targaryen flies in on his dragon, just starts like burning his enemies. And this fatally wounded soldier is like, "Yeah, save me, my prince. Burn them all." And he does do that, but then he ends up landing his dragon right on this fatally wounded soldier. Hilarious, just like some guest visitor at Jurassic Park. We'll get back to this battle at the end of the episode. But fast forward 2 years already. Princess Rhaenyra is 17. She's got a little 2-year-old half brother, Aegon, and he's everyone's kind of assuming, oh, the king finally has a boy. He's going to be king. But in the pilot episode, at the end of the pilot episode, the king essentially named his daughter and his only child, Princess Rhaenyra, as the heir to the Iron Throne. And now she's acting all weird. Like, I got this little 2-year-old half brother everyone like thinks is going to be king, but like I'm supposed to be the heir. I'm clearly a badass. Which we will see because they kind of have this huge outdoor birthday party for her little 2-year-old brother. And for their birthdays, their 2-year-old birthdays specifically, they call them name days because they don't, name their kids until they're 2 years old because they don't know if they're going to survive the first 2 years of life. But she's being all emo. I guess not emo because she's really a badass, so you can't really be too emo if you're a badass. But she runs off on a horse. Sir Christian Cole, the Kingsguard, runs after her to protect her in the forest and whatever. And they stay the night in the forest. They got a little campfire going, and they hear a boar. And this boar comes running out of nowhere, knocks Sir Christian Cole into next week. Then the boar is going after Princess Rhaenyra. I don't know how she's holding this thing off. But Christian Cole gets back on his feet, puts a sword or a spear right through the boar. And then Princess Rhaenyra just turns this episode into a slasher flick. And I don't know how many stab wounds she puts into this boar, but she gets covered by this boar's blood. The next morning, they end up dragging this boar back into the camp, into like the, second day of like this 2-year-old kid's birthday party. Like, I'm a badass. I'm covered in blood. Yeah, like, I helped kill a boar. Like, I am going to be the queen, not this little 2-year-old boy. Lots of politicking in this episode. Lots of people coming up to King Viserys to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage, Princess Rhaenyra. Princess Rhaenyra does not want to get married. She thinks all these guys are bozos. The best one was actually from the Lannister family. We see Jason Lannister kind of shoot his shot with Princess Rhaenyra and get shot down. But cheers, my dude. Shoot your shot, player. King Viserys is having like a meltdown. He's like, I don't know what, he's basically, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, am I doing the right thing? Like, I think I messed up. Like, what is the future of the Targaryen family? But back to the battle on the Stepstones, Prince Daemon Targaryen essentially gets a letter from his older brother, King Viserys, saying like, "I'm sorry, like I'm actually going to help you fight this battle in the Stepstones. We're gonna win it." And Daemon Targaryen like just kills the messenger. Really, he just like beats the hell out of the messenger, and he's basically like, I don't need my older brother. I don't need the king. I'm going to win this battle myself. He goes and pretends to surrender. He's waving the white flag around, the white surrender flag. The boss from Red Lobster really doesn't believe it. He sends out some guys. Daemon Targaryen probably goes through like 20 different soldiers. He survives like 3 different waves of arrows from archers, and but then the boss from Red Lobster is like still not going to go fight him one-on-one, clearly. And so Daemon Targaryen ends up getting surrounded by pretty good amount of guys. It looks like it's over, but finally like reinforcements are coming. The Targaryen army is coming. The Valyrian army is coming, and the battle is clearly won. Daemon Targaryen goes to find the boss from Red Lobster in some sea cave or whatever. But then we got our 3rd dragon of the show already. We're already on our 3rd episode, and we got our 3rd dragon already. We got Princess Rhaenyra's dragon. We got Prince Daemon Targaryen's dragon. Now we got a Valyrian dragon. This was, I believe, his name is Laenor Velaryon, and I believe his dragon's name is Sea Smoke. So Laenor Velaryon flies in on Sea Smoke, and clearly just seals the deal, wins this battle, is just taking out all these pirates from across the sea. And then the battle is definitely over, but Daemon Targaryen, he's off screen, which sucks. We didn't actually get to see this fight. That's my one complaint about the episode. But he drags out the top half of the corpse of this guy, Crab Master, Crab Feeder, whatever the boss's name is at Red Lobster. Just the top half. He's got his guts coming out. He's just laying on the beach. Daemon Targaryen's like covered in blood again. And really good episode. Like I said, every episode's getting better and better. I think House of the Dragon is the best show of 2022. Definitely not for everyone, but really high production value. Great music, great sound, great casting, and actually like pretty good writing. Obviously it's got really good source material. Fire and Blood is the book by George R.R. Martin that the show is based off of. Don't read it since the show's already started. It's 700 pages. It's going to take you a while. But definitely flip through some of the indexes. That'll kind of help you know what's going on in the show. And cheers. See you for episode 4 next week. Thanks so much for watching Future Dragon Rocket. Subscribe down below. Share on social media. See you next time.